Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. It's day 5 of the Final Fantasy 16 Clive Rossfield simulator, also known as Final Fan Cam 16. Welcome, everybody. It's me, Reisna, and we're here, we're vibing, and we're just chilling out today. I probably won't stream as long as I did yesterday. I got somewhere to be tomorrow morning, so I won't stream the 5 hours. We're not gonna stream the 5 hours. No, not this time. I'm gonna get the clock started, and we're gonna start really early. But before I do that, I just wanted to wish everybody the best of luck this week. I'm feeling good about this week. Yeah, sure, it's a little warm for me to be working on cosplay, but I think I'm gonna get a lot of cosplay progress done this week for FanFest. So we're gonna try to continue that momentum. Yeah. Hi, Titan. Hello. Good evening. Welcome. How are you? Good evening. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying cool. It's kind of warm over here, so I hope you're in a much cooler climate than I am. So take care of yourself, okay? We're gonna go get started on Final Fantasy 16 right now. So without further ado, wait. Did I even start the PS5? Did I even turn it on? It's too loud, especially when my car bakes for 8 hours and oh no, I'm sorry. I hope you don't have leather seats in your car too. Like, a friend of mine was writing on our Discord. She was like, yeah, I'm trying to peel myself off my car seat. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no, oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah. So I'm just like, oh no, please no. Alrighty, here we go to the critically acclaimed. Well, it will be the critically acclaimed, you know. Critically acclaimed Final Fantasy 16. Huzzah! Alrighty. You can't hear anything yet. There we go. I have a pleather gaming chair and leather couch. I'm not making that mistake. Honestly, yeah. Like, I have a pleather gaming chair as well, and I'm literally sitting on a cushion right now. Just so then, like, I don't have to peel myself off the chair. It's not fun. It's not. I understand your pain. I understand. Oh man. Leather seats are really nice in a car, but like they look nice, but like in hot weather, absolutely not. No, not good. Abort mission. Don't do it. Alrighty, so we are now at the hideaway. We are back. We are home, sweet home.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
We're looking for Otto.
Welcome back, Sid.
And everybody's calling him Sid. It's really... Sid is now a title than anything.
I want to know what happened in Cosmos. I expect he'll be in the mess.
The mess hall? Okay, yeah. How did they build this? Sang long this time? Aw. Let's see. It reminds me of the Monster Hunter World Hub. I know. Like, oh my god, wait. This kind of reminds me of it too.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye
On the Republican Army.
Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
The map room? Oh, it's Charon.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Hi Zenk, welcome. Hey, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying. Thank you. I am very much enjoying the. Oh wait, that's Vivian. Never mind. Different person.
Trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to
Who
luck alone.
is this?
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
Oh.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor?
An
Could it
explanation.
be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm?
Okay, so she's explaining what's
Absolutely
happening.
no one's surprised, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws.
Okay. I know
Well,
Clive is sitting
mostly
different.
armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real
He's so
question is,
cute.
how did we get here?
Alrighty, thank you for explaining everything.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern
Sand
Storm
barbecue.
has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures.
In Waloed.
But
Okay, so
Odin
they're
would sooner
fighting.
pawn his sword than Waloed
Hi
relinquish
Sharky,
ash.
welcome, good
And
evening.
the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier
Oh.
target, possessed of no less,
No less
ether.
ether.
It
So-
was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move,
Huh.
subjugating its theretofore neutral
Thank you for
neighbor.
explaining this. Okay,
A
so
nation
that
which
became
could
the
legitimately
Empire.
claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army.
And they used that
there,
location.
The Holy Empire's reach spans the twins.
So
The
then,
non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind.
oh, okay.
The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran.
Yaran?
Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Uh-oh. And we're just vibing. We're just here.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
She's the historian. I hope she becomes important.
Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Never mind, not our resident historian. She's just a worldly traveler, okay. And they're sending me on a wild goose chase. But it gets me to explore this area. Hi! Whoa, this really does feel like a Monster Hunter. Raisin, is Joshua Ginger oh god, I think he's ginger. In some of the screenshots I've seen he's ginger, but like, if we're going like from the parents, maybe like blonde?
Lawsman Harpocrates.
But like, I think he's ginger because Phoenix
That
colors.
is a name I have not heard for a long time. So
I'm gonna
long,
go
in fact,
final
I
answer,
half
ginger.
forgotten it was mine. Welcome home.
If I'm
Clive.
wrong, I'm wrong.
You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On gods and men? You mean like blonde hair Themis? Well, there is no right or wrong. The people are divided. Oh, what do you think, Comet? All right, everybody, what do you think? Is Joshua blonde or ginger? Share your answers. I say ginger. for Phoenix reasons. Because Phoenix is like red and gold.
That said,
That's my reasoning.
My search for mention of the creature you encountered at Black's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Dan, I see I've missed Dad going to get... No, don't remind me. Don't remind me.
See if they can't furnish you with more books.
Don't remind me. Also, if you guys are active on Twitter, if y'all are active on Twitter, you'll notice that my profile picture is different.
Libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him.
Nix him off.
The Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Dan, you got blamed for it, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young.
It wasn't Dan's fault that my profile picture on Twitter changed. It's not Dan's fault.
Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others. And the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
Oh, Clive.
Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Have a good lurk. Get your rest.
Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
We're taking screenshots of Clive. I took 100 and... I saw that profile picture had questions, but I see where you are and I have no comment.
And you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good.
Hi, Tuham.
Goes well
How are
with the
ya?
skull.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Who is responsible anyways? I will let the folks responsible say if they are, if they would like to.
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
Do they? Please tell me they share these chambers. These are their chambers, yeah? Oh my god. The reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. The new messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. Republic's play. Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you're done to wear upon my return.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randala and Hugo Cooper's charge.
Randala, okay.
With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance.
All I'm saying is I don't see Jill having a separate chamber on them. I don't think so either. I think they share this chamber. It's the one bed trope.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
They're basically married.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear.
They probably swap days, yeah.
Crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now...
Oh, the crystal theme is playing.
Now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
That was animated very
You're
well.
trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Does he have the feather?
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Baby boy, Joshua.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
If Joshua survived once, he'll survive
Do you
again.
think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
How many screenshots did I take in this cutscene alone?
To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
I'm gonna start crying again. Stop. Oh my god. No, we just started stream. Please. Please. I can't cry. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, baby boy's alive.
And so the North is lost.
He really does sound like
I
Themis.
knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this
Brothers
is
theme.
far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows.
He shall never
Tell
die.
me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
I know, he's got the Themis hair, doesn't he? Yeah, blonde Themis, as Zenke said earlier.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to...
Imagine they weren't drinking. Imagine they were doing... They really need to add a lock on that door. There's fan fiction fodder in this. There's fan fiction. I wonder if someone's already wrote that. I wonder. What? What? It's a genuine thought. Fan? It's a genuine thought. I wonder if there's fan fiction of that on AO3 already. Ah, two people standing 6 feet apart. As if they're not sexually attracted to each other. Not the childhood friends to lovers trope. Nope, not on my screen. Absolutely not. Nope, 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 nope. Totally not my thing. Yeah, AO3 was DDoSed yesterday. It's back online now, but it was DDoSed yesterday. I was really sad. But also, I was like, wait, it's probably better for me to not look at AO3 or any fan fiction right now because spoilers, you know. But yeah, everything's back in order now. They did set up some extra, like, I guess, security measures. I didn't actually look recently, so if anybody knows what happened to AO3, how it got back up, I think they check if, like, your connection's secure, like it's like Cloudflare or something. Yeah. If they're going to do the down and dirty, there's probably a lock. We're gonna come back to this after I'm done with the game. I'm gonna go look on AO3 and be like, haha, there's probably a fanfiction about this if it exists. What's the rule? If it exists, there's porn of it, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, hi. This is why the channel's, yeah, rule 34. Thank you. Thank you, Titan. I could never remember which rule it was. I can never remember it. Of course, Than. Of course. Anyway. But yeah, if you've been here long enough, you know I read fan fiction. Absorb what you love. As long as you're not hurting anyone. Anyway. They're just drinking. This is fine. Oh, did this update? Okay. After Sid fell and the hideaway was reduced to rubble at the hands of Hugo Kupka, Clive took on both his predecessor's name and role, becoming the second Sid the Outlaw and leader of the re-established resistance. Together with the other survivors and new recruits, he continues Sid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realms of the Mother Crystal. Dominant of Shiva and trusted confidant of Clive. That's a different way of saying lover. Anyway, trusted confidant of Clive, a social link of Clive, leader of the new hideaway. Together, they continue Sid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realm of Mother Crystals. I wonder if he's S-ranked this yet. Anyway, Otto, chief steward of Clive's hideaway. Otto continues to serve the same role he did under Sid, being the primary person in charge for all monies and information coming and going into the hideaway. Don't rush them, they're both bottoms! Two bottoms in one room staring at each other because they're bottoms.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Well, what do you mean she's got missing?
Very well.
The Gathering Storm. What do you mean Martha's... I'm glad Martha's alive.
Martha leave the rest.
I'm glad she's alive. Oh, not here. This way. 60 yards? Wait. Oh, the mess hall's this way. My bad. Wait. I was going the right way. This way. Imagine there's like fast travel in the hideaway. Imagine aetheryte shards. But crystals are already a scarce resource here.
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest.
Uh-oh.
Blood was spilled. Bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive.
I think she got kidnapped.
Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastport, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls.
Oof.
I know it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the poor bearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alrighty. Kupo! If you're wondering, this new board is behind me. All in good time, my fearless friend. All in good time. Kupo. Okay. Okay, find the curse breakers. Already moved to Martha's Rest. I hope she's not dead.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'm
Curse
sorry,
breaker.
Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
Find the
Best off
curse
staying where we
breakers.
are for now, I reckon.
The boys from the
Let's get
garrison
you
are
to
nearby.
physical.
Open. Oh, shoot.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was
Please
spared
don't
their
be
fury.
dead, Martha. You're a good
Martha tried to
character,
step in and
please.
calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards.
No.
Jill and I will go after them.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound
No, 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 no,
careful
no,
out there,
no,
Sid.
no, not again. Not this shit again. Not this again. Not this again. Please, no. No, 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 no.
Cole is
Proceed.
right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Ay, ay, ay. We shall refrain calling others as tops or bottoms. Only these characters. Only these fictional characters. Aw, man, everything got darker. I'm upset. I don't... Alright, get over here. Get over here.
This one.
Lunge. Is dead.
Over here.
Oh, come on. Nope, that's not it.
Get him.
Get him. Oh,
This one.
deadly embrace. I like experience points, so I'm gonna fight this. I know mission is time sensitive, but I would like experience points.
Get him.
I prefer experience points. I'll take what I can get, so then I don't have to do it later. I used to hate level grinding,
Look. Up ahead.
especially in like Xenosaga. Oh shoot, Martha.
Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields.
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive.
Oh.
Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
Okay, she's alive, thank
I
God.
think so. Thank you, Clive.
Takes a screenshot.
Black shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in this area, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Oh, he's mad. He's mad. Black Shields, oh no, what is Blackhorn, the blacksmith of Blackhammer, up to? I'm pretty sure... Oh my god. I wouldn't be surprised if his mother was the one who came up with that. She never liked what Elwyn did. Oh god, spiders. Spiders, go away. I like experience points, but man. Where's the other one? There you are. Oh, there you are. Thanks, Jill. They're like level 19 and I'm like level 25 now.
Are we too
No.
There might still be someone inside.
No. She never liked what are those things? What do you call them? Human. Oh my god, no. Annabella never liked them. No.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
You won't live to tell the oh my god, the black shields are right there.
Crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
Keep your head, Clive. Keep your head. Keep your head. Keep your head. Thank you. Where are you? Oh. You're not even worth a limit break. You're not worth my limit break.
Let's try.
You're not worth it. Nope. No! Ugh. Can't stop that. Combination stamp and in the air. Thanks, Torval. This poor man's ass is in the air. Oh, man. Enemy slain. Not even worth a limit break. Take that, Black Shields of Rosaria. Take that.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
I know, Clive is like, we were already gonna kill you, but we're gonna super kill you.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Quest destination, oh please.
Found.
No.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting it,
Oh no.
calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
Oh god.
Every last one.
If only that were true.
Oh no, we're gonna watch him turn to stone, aren't we?
The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be safe unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sin's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid's right there. You're talking to Sid.
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive,
No.
he's gone.
He turned. Oh no. Oh my god. I need tissues every stream. What the heck? What the heck, everybody? What?
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Arthur said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift.
They're sprinkling their
He'd
ashes.
have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. This doesn't feel like a story without... No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Is that good for the waters? That's questionable. Crimson, that is questionable. Oh god. Give me a second. I gotta get rid of these. At least Torgal's with me. Get rid of these spiders. Oh god. You know what I hate about summer? Aside from like bugs. More so than bugs. I hate mosquito bites. I hate mosquito bites. Oh god. I was just randomly doing something and I was like, why does my arm hurt? And I look over and I'm like, what are these? It's mosquito bites. And I was like, god dang it, when did I get these? And I'm like, when I was outside working on cosplay yesterday. I think I suspect I got bitten. What the frick? What's an area man doing here? Rank C? Is this a reputation thing? Oh god. Notorious marks. Every now and then, Clive may encounter creatures larger and faster and more ferocious than most. While a fight is always an option, defeating these notorious marks can earn him not only renown, but also rare materials that can be used to craft new gear or upgrade existing.
I think it's spotted us, Torgal. What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Ah. Dude, Crimson, same. Mosquitoes seem to love me, and I'm like, I don't want to be here. Don't eat me alive. They eat me alive, yeah. Yeah, I understand your pain.
Get him! Throw to him! Get him! Throw to him! Get him!
understand your pain.
Get him. Sick him. Go for him. Get him. Give me something. Ah!
Limit break. Stagger damage. Aw, thanks. Doom. Oh, fudge.
Get him.
Quagga? Oh, God. Okay, I should not have worried about Doom all that much.
Let's try.
I was sitting here like, oh, do I need to worry about Doom with like the what ability is that? Do I need to heal to full? I did not need to heal to full. I just needed to like run out of that arena.
Over here. This one. Attack. This one.
Iconic strike. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. And jump. And jump. Parry. Wicked wheel. Pile drive. And limit break. Surpass the limits. Doom, get out of here. Get out of here. Lunge up. Combination burst. Oh. Quagga, go away, go away. Alright, 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 alright. Oh, precision dodge. Yeah, oh. And dodge again. And jump. Combination stomp. Ignition. Iconic strike. Limit break. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. No, 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 no. No! I was right there. Fuck you. I was right there. I was right there. I was trying to get out. Okay, hold on. There's a store here. I know, the eyeball is so deadly.
Catch your eye.
Ooh, Founder's Orchestra General. You know what? How much money do I have? Do I need it? Elixirs?
Thanks very much.
Why not? Because
Much obliged.
I'll take that. Oh. Bloop. Round 2. Wait, oh, wrong way. I gotta go back. Going the wrong... I'm exiting the town the wrong way. Alrighty, round 2. We will fight the Airmen again and defeat it. I want to increase my renown. I need my reputation up. I'm gonna be the most infamous outlaw you'll ever know. Any way out of this town is a good one, thanks. Alrighty, the airman is over here. Yes.
You found her.
Also, don't forget to hydrate, everybody. I'll be hydrating shortly. There you are, you notorious mark. So that's what everybody meant by opener.
Let's try. Get him.
And stop. Doom. Okay. Alrighty. Go here. And then out of here. Yeah. There we go. What? What? Oh, sick him, Torgle.
There's a good boy.
Sick him, Torgle.
Over here. Go, Torgle. Get him. Go, Torgle. This one.
Combination stand. Oh, precision 6. Okay, get out of here. What? Precision dodge, get out of here. It's the orb and the laser. His attacks do way less damage if you stand near the blue crystals, right? There's some blue crystals around, right? Oh, I would like them to be. Oh. And then laser, 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 laser. Precision dodge. Oh, God. And, oh, God, swift recovery. Wicked wheel. Quagga? Oh, okay.
This one. Get him. This one.
Come on, and dodge.
Nice try. Over here.
Alrighty. Thank you. No, oh God. No. Doom, okay. Stay here and then get out. No, 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 fuck you.
I failed.
Fuck! Stop it! Oh my God. I should just untarget. Okay, let me switch abilities then. Wait, Coral Sword. Coral Sword. Not Ignition. Maybe I'll do Dispelling Magic. Okay, we'll do Heat Wave. Okay. Yeah, I need a sword shaped like an giant eyelash or like an eyelash curler. Honestly, Ignition. Wait, Limit Break.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Yeah, so I need to remember to untarget when I'm leaving the Doom area. Because that's what's messing me up. Because, like, he keeps turning around to face the enemy. I've been okay, we'll do this. And then we'll do MSQ. I need to beat this notorious mark. I got it. It's only a rank C, I'll be fine. I tell myself that. This is stream, everybody. This is just me living through Clive's dirty 30s and trying to beat this notorious mark. It's on the way. Oh, not close enough.
Get him! Over here! Stick him!
What?
Get him! Over here! Get him! Go for him!
There we go. What?
Get him! This one!
Get him, get him, get him. Mine, goodbye. Ooh, okay.
I needed that.
Hey, get out of my way.
Too slow.
Too slow. You're too slow. Oh, shit. That one was on me. That was on me.
That's better. Nice try.
I know, 30 is like 95 in JRPG years, I know, right? He's the oldest protagonist that we have to date. Hello, Him-chan. Thank you so much for the hydrate. I will hydrate shortly. Okay, I'll hang out right here. And then get out of this. Yeah, untargeting is good for that. Getting out of Doom. Hey, precision dodge, go away. Oh, oh. Ah, shoot. Thank you. Oh, precision dodge, thank you.
Over here!
Precision dodge 2. And one more.
Get him! Get him!
Beam! Oh god. Oh, where'd you go? Precision dodge, thank you. Combination stamp. Best offense. Best defense is the best offense. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, Torgal.
Thank you, Torgal. And beam.
Get him!
And dodge. And one more time. Precision dodge, thank you. One more time. And beam.
Get him!
Attack while dodging, and he's going to go towards me. And, oh, try to dodge this. Yeah. We'll stagger him. Limit break. Oh, precision dodge again. And again. Yes. Limit break. There we go. Thank you. Doom. Okay, untarget. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run out, run out, run out. Don't run in by accident. Quokka, get out of there. Get out of there. And then laser is gonna run over here towards me. As per usual, parry. Cyclone. Doom. Okay, untarget. Give enough room right here. And then run out, run out, run out. Target again. Behind me. And dodge, precision dodge, thank you. Oh my god. I'm trying to like... Oh my god. Okay. Ay, ay. Precision dodge. Ooh, 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 ooh. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh. This is the easiest raid I've ever been on. The calls are so clear and I'm never in danger. Oh. Me? Callouts? What was that? I don't know. Dodge the orb. Dodge the laser. To the left, to the right.
This one. Get him.
Oh god, I messed up on that one. Quagga, go away. Side step, side step. Slide to the left, slide to the right. Take it back now, yo. One hop this time.
Get him. Get him. Over here.
Oh, what? What? Lame. Please do not cast Doom on me. Oh, oh, oh. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Kill. Oh, thank God. Notorious Mark slain. It only took like 3 tries. Ba-da-ba-bum, bum, 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 bum.
You didn't see that coming.
Torgal. What? I know we're showing affection to our doggo right next to the dead carcass of this notorious Mark. Absolutely. Gotta tell Torgal he did a good job. Always tell Torgal.
Must be the bridge.
This is probably not good for the not good for the water right here. Scatter the remains. Iron Man dead. Sprouts of Valisthea are now safe. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so.
Okay.
What of the
Water
Imperials?
time.
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Make Pheridix jump. Return to Martha. Jill, I forgot you were there again. She was taking care of the Imperials and their bodies and stuff. Alrighty, back to Martha's Rest and continue on with the story. Alright, I'm gonna stretch. Oh, Jesus. Don't forget to, ow, unshrimp your spines. Like me, I need to unshrimp. Don't forget. Ow. There we go, yeah.
Thank you, Founder.
Unshrimp, but how will I fry this rice? Temporarily unshrimp your spine. Temporarily. It's bad for you.
Oi, look sharp! They called themselves our country.
Alrighty. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. I'm having a lot of fun with Final Fantasy 16. It does get heavy at times.
Thanks very much.
But
Much obliged.
I am very much enjoying this game.
Pretty well.
I'm surprised I'm actually doing well without like stuff like Curaga and stuff like that. All right, Martha. Tell me what's up.
Then.
Nope, no one survived.
Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
Well, you survived.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all?
Who do you think is behind
has
this?
a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
She never liked the bearers.
Picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before
Well,
you
if you
arrived.
ever hear a rumor about
He asked me
Annabella
to tell
committing
you that
war
Gav
crimes,
has
believe it.
returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish. No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Quest complete. Annabella committing war crimes. Gaslight gatekeeping and girl bossing in Vestalia. Return to the hideaway. I almost forgot how to say the name of this freaking world. Oh, is there a... Wait. Important side quest. Hold on, this is important.
We're not to move.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Of course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. And not just any chocobos at
Which
that.
ones?
Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travelers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
Fighting bandits?
Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were too. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Does that mean I have access to chocobos?
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock.
Uh-oh.
It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right now.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Quest accepted. The White-Winged Wonder. Alrighty, it is 140 something yards away. They won't mind the detour, right? It's quite the name of a chocobo. Wasn't Clive's chocobo also white at the beginning? I mean, it's probably not like the chocobo is probably dead, but maybe a distant relative? Yalms. What's that in Yalms? Oh.
A white feather.
Actually, I'm not sure. Did I say yards? I meant
I
Yalms.
thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Ah, yes.
Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Thank you for reminding me the name of your bird. Get rid of these. We're having cray claw for dinner. Since the cray claw is not that close to the sea, they won't. I wonder if it'll taste like seafood. When was the last time I had seafood? I used to think I was like allergic to crabs and stuff. Ooh, the bandits are dead. I used to think I was allergic to certain things, yeah. I was like, never mind, I am not. Last two enemies were cray cray.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay
No,
good
no, no,
coin.
no, no.
Around here they weren't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her.
And I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I
He
didn't
warned you. Oh, just your. I know. Like she wasn't in this cutscene, so I got confused. I was like, why is she here now? I'm like, oh, okay, I see. Enemies above us. Chocobos, chocobos. Sick 'em, Torgal. Her real magic talent is being slightly off camera at times. Tis a skill to have. Get rid of these guys real quick. Get rid of the huntsman. Staggered. Thanks, Jill. You're the best. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Get him. Oh. Let me parry. Ooh. I got this, I got this, I got this. Parry again! Thank you! Okay. Welcome, Maelstrom Radio. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Parry again. One more time. Yes. Welcome, Maelstrom Radio. Good evening. I hope you're doing well. How was, I think you were also playing Final Fantasy 16. If you need a raid and run, that's totally okay. Welcome, everybody. My name is Reisna. I'm a Snow Leopard VTuber, and I play games like Final Fantasy. Currently playing number 16, the Final Fan Cam Fantasy to see? Fan Cam to see?
I presume.
Also, Starberry, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Double raid. You've come for your Starberries. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. If you're here from either Maelstrom Radio's raid or my raid. No, it's his bird.
Ambrosia.
It's his bird, Ambrosia. She's alive. She's alive. But anyway, hi. I'm Reisna. I'm a Snow Leopard VTuber. I'm playing Final Fantasy 16. I play a lot of JRPGs. And this is day 5 of Final Fantasy 16. So this is your spoiler warning. I'm like 40% into the game now, maybe? Ish. Ish. So, welcome. How's everybody doing today?
Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh,
let me see if I can get you shut up.
Bastards, then.
I know,
would.
bird. Oh my god.
And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Oh, I need to wait like 30 seconds, yeah.
Not only that.
She's actually my bird from when I was younger.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount.
Oh.
No, I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
I love this. Quack.
Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
Oh.
Who you are, you done right by me.
It's okay, it's okay, you don't need to know who he is. Clive Rossfield. Esther Reba, thank you so much for coming in with the raid too. Welcome. Also, there you go, Starberry. Let me go ahead and give you guys a shout out. You should check out Starberry and also Maelstrom Radio.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
You have just witnessed me acquiring a chocobo. I've just acquired a chocobo.
If this ain't a heartwarming sight. Lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight.
Do your side quests in this game.
Stay right where you are.
Yeah, I recognize your name. Yeah, Casey did your artwork too, right? Well, welcome, sibling. Welcome, VTuber sibling. We have a chocobo mount. Yes, finally. Anne has a cool eye patch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
Wow.
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her.
Thank you, kind sir.
You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun.
Oh my god, I'm gonna start
master.
crying. Every day in these streams I've been crying. Like, no.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fella was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement.
Okay, so this guy.
That I am.
Okay,
Maybe
so
no mind.
this guy, we've seen him 5 years ago.
Best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
Oh. Okay. Alrighty. Feel free to kick back, relax.
I'll call you when I need you.
We're just gonna be chilling. We're doing side quests and then continuing his main story. I'm trying to do as many side quests as I can because apparently they are time locked. There were a few that were time locked, so I'm not taking my chances. I'm not taking my chances. So if you are playing Final Fantasy 16, do your side quests. This is a message from your friendly Grand Sorceress. Okay, 18 long years and Clive has been finally reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while on the field to summon Ambrosia, and then X to mount the chocobo.
Good girl.
No chocobo theme? No? Okay, I'll make our own chocobo theme. Do 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 do. Are they time locked or story progress locked? So, I'm actually past a time skip, so if you don't do your quests before the point of no return, you can't go do them again. Lahi. Hi, Usami. Good evening. Gallop, hold R2. Oh, okay. Wow. There is resistance here. What? I actually have to hold down the R2 button. Whoa. Sorry. I'm
Straight
sorry.
home now.
Return to the hideaway. Sorry for sneezing. I hope that wasn't that loud. Yeah. Ambrosia has sprint. Can she teach that to I wish. I wish she could teach that to Clive.
Where's Gav?
A new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. Okay. Save, because I will forget. Okay, so, I do have a save file for right before the, point of no return, before the time skip, so, oh my god, that was like, Jesus, 3 levels ago. That was like yesterday.
Gav should be back by now.
So, because certain things happen and you can't go back to certain areas. Like some areas aren't the same. Hi, Gav.
Ah, Clive! I've missed that scowl.
Oh, Gav has one eye.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel.
He's warmed up. Gav is finally warmed up to Clive.
Down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head?
Yes.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it
That's
first.
also a pretty place.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. lined up right
Oh.
outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
Uh-oh.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
What does that mean?
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Uh-oh, not the Imperials. Somebody do something. We're gonna go destroy another mother crystal yet again.
4 mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
Crystalline Dominion? You mean the Crystarium?
The bulk of the Republican army march into Twinside. Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps.
Together, they make up Drake's fortune. Go, Captain Planet! I'm
There is
kidding.
one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Waloed.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
Port Isolde?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the 7 High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield.
Gav! Gav!
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then.
Oh man. Are there 100 cities? Cities? No. Towns, maybe. Okay, but who's to say the uncle is not going to betray him, though? Who's to say? Because his uncle also had to survive all these years, all these 18 years. Okay. New facilities. The following facilities are now available. Alliant reports, Patrons Whisper, and the Hunt Board. Okay. Truly, this looks like a... yeah. I suppose it depends. Uncle on the father's side or the mom's side. Wait, Crimson. Crimson. Both mother and father are Rossfields. They were cousins. They were cousins. So we have to pray that the uncle favored the father more, that the uncle favored Elwyn more than the mom. I'm hoping this is Elwyn's brother.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
I am hoping, yeah. Yeah,
Rooms as ragged as ghost locks.
Surprise! They were cousins. Elwyn and Annabella are cousins.
So Martha's all right.
Take your time, Crimson. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. It's okay. I know. When I found out too, I was like, it took me a few minutes to calm down. I think I found out on stream because someone mentioned it.
What's the matter, Nectar?
This is a matter. This matter. The Hunt Board.
It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that
Yeah, it's
might
not
pose
even
a
bad
threat
for
to
it happens with
operations if they were
royalty.
left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Hello, Coville. Welcome. Of course not, Kupo. I already knew that. That's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, Kupo, I am the mightiest of all Moogles. No fiend of the forest or ghoul of the greens will owe. So I need you to slay them all, Kupo.
Right.
Well, leaving your
Life is a
mightiness aside for the
highway.
moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help,
It's up
perhaps
to
I can.
us. Or at least try.
Or at least I can try.
Oh, thank you. It's so good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets, like a billets. Ask about view hunt board. Angel of Death, a traitor coming by way of Kaer Norvent. I almost read it as Norvrant. Met with a troop of cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering. Though the cursebreakers saw nothing untoward towards their journey in the past, the cackling laughter from the trees ensured they kept up a brisk pace. What is the other one? Okay, Belphegor. The reports of a wild avis of striking size makes its nest atop a hill adjacent to Eastpool. Though all its efforts are being made not to rouse the beast's ire, it is surely a matter of time before it needs to feed. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march to the northern border that we may cut the fiend down before it makes trenches of the... Yeah. Angel of Death is a C rank. What are S ranks? I know, right? Okay. What is this reputation?
Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper?
Why does this sound like
Does
Genshin?
that mean someone else is taking care of our friends' donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his
His hammer.
I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally.
Yeah.
Would you like to see if we have any?
For some expert level inbreeding, look at the Habsburg family. Wait. Oh, Lord.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Okay, so completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's Mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available.
All yours.
Donation accepted. Respect.
You
Meteorite.
earned this. Come again. I may have
Okay.
more for you.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Alliant
Here you go.
reports. No
Seen
quests.
Doesn't sound like anywhere is safe.
Alrighty, I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I need to get up and grab more water. It's really warm, so I will be right back. Yeah, I'm at some two S ranks. Easy kill on one. The other was level 15. Kick my butt. There was a Habsburg that was. Oh no, I don't. Oh God! Welcome to high fantasy based on royalty reality. Oh man. As I actually look this up too, I'm like, wait a minute. Oh Jesus! There's like several branches. Keep scrolling. Oh my God! There's so many of them. There's so many. Holy moly. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take a break. 5 minutes, grab some water, grab some water, that's not my PC. I was like trying to move the camera with my mouse, but I'm like, wait, no, this is a PlayStation video game. Alrighty, so I will be right back. 5 minutes. We're also gonna run a quick ad, so pre-rolls get turned off. So I recommend everybody get up, stretch, grab a snack, grab some water, coffee, whatever you need, and I'll be back in 5 in a moment. Alrighty. We've returned! Alrighty, so we are going to continue. We are going to go journey to Hawk's Cry Cliff, wherever that may be. I've already saved. Hello, welcome back! Hello, Rain. What's up? Hawk's Cry Cliff, Southern Rosaria. From these heathered highlands, one may catch a glimpse of Roslith Castle and everything else in between. Changement? No! No. I refuse to change my tag because I am thirsting over Clive Rossfield. Absolutely not. Last stream, I have...
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I've been taking screenshots of him, yeah.
And nose in Dalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares.
Thirsting aloud, it's my stream.
Besides,
if you don't like it,
he has a knack for that
door's right there.
That he does.
Jill's so pretty. Jill is so pretty.
Such as these are best left to dominance, especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present
She's
itself.
so pretty. I love her. I love her, and I love him. Oh my god.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
Is it your turn, Jill?
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
She's also going to do Persona stuff, yeah. Better get all my thirst out before that change happens. Hi, Lear. Good evening. Oh my god. Torgal and Jill practically have the same colors. They do.
Come on.
My goal is to take more screenshots this stream than I did in previous streams.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends?
Friday's stream had 127 screenshots. Yesterday's stream had 131. So I'm trying to maybe get 132 minimum.
We visit as many as we can and hear their stories, starting with the village of Amber.
Bum 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 bada bum 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 bum. Bloodlines make for Amber. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Go for the big 200. Oh my god, maybe. I would love to actually. Okay, not Phoenix Shift, this one. Killer Bee! Knock 'em dead, Torval!
This one.
Stomp! Thank you. Grab you. Wait, no, not this one. Deadly Embrace. Huzzah!
Get him.
Okay, are they all gone? They are. Grab this item. Grab this item. Da 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 da. Ba, 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 da. Deadly Blossom. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. The banter side. I hope you're doing well, Rain. We're really enjoying Final Fantasy 16. I'm actually the last of like me, Honshu, and Kieran Young. I'm the last of the three of us to actually start playing. So they've been like, "We've been so excited for you to play." I'm like, "Why?" And they're like, "You'll see." And I'm like, "Okay, what does that mean?"
Mockery of justice is what
Yeah.
it is.
Gotta go sleep, enjoy the game. Thank you, Titan. Have a good one. Take care of yourself. Good luck at work tomorrow.
Quiet, you! Nothing but loyalists.
Jill, look.
Uh-oh. Are they being hung? Oh.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her.
Not these black
That she might
shields.
rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Crystals? Maybe they're here for crystals. Yeah. I thirst for Jill or Benedicta. It's why I tease Clive. Clive is Clive. This is true.
Alright.
Benedicta is amazing. She's got that girl boss energy that I like. And then Jill's got like the childhood friend like vibe that I love so much too. These things can coexist in my tastes.
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants,
The Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
They don't recognize him. That's fine. That's
We're going
okay.
hunting for outlaws. 2 more left to join the garrison this very moment. You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now.
Oh my god.
You seen him, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands.
Firebrands?
If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
Firebrands.
These firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
Is Joshua here?
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
It's a good thing they did not get recognized.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
She will not show them mercy at all.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, it's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
I think they're looking for Joshua.
Whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Your brother.
A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Because we know he's alive, we know he's traveling, but we're not sure where he is. I know we have a,
This pass will take us through the mountains.
I know we have a
And
chocobo,
directly
but
into
I
the
don't want
path of
to.
whoever
I don't
or
want to summon the
whatever
chocobo
lurks
here. I'm used to traveling on foot. Airship things. Fallen hunter. Whoa!
What do you think is waking them? Did the mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea.
You're not gonna like it.
Get him! All yours, Torgal.
Why do they have lightsabers? I want a lightsaber. Okay, there we go. 3 chunks of Warrite. I think I'm getting better at this, yeah. Dead blossoms! Down, Torval! Punish! Heck yeah. Alrighty, and then here we go. Thank you. Oh, come on, black shields. Are you kidding me? Like, I have to fight you now?
More of my mother's men.
Piece of cake. Thank you, Tanner, for the posture check. Appreciate you. Hope all is well. Feel free to kick back, relax. And thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate again. I'm sorry. I muted to Steve. Oh god, and I got distracted. I'm sorry. I was in the middle of saying something and I'm like, wait. I was gonna unmute. And then I was like, no, I can't unmute. I'm about to sneeze. Level up. At least the model doesn't go crazy when I sneeze though. Oh crap, can't go that way. Lost plume. Fight these. Ability chain and stop. Thank you.
This one.
Let me see. Oh, thank you, Torgal. Magic burst. Oh, never mind. Fallen, but oh my god. Giant spider-looking things. Oh, not that one. This one. No, not that way. Was there a shiny there? Is there a shiny here? I know I'm going the wrong way. Ah, yes, there's a shiny. Briar clams. Okay, keep going. Round the corner. Over the river and through the woods. And they've got dragons? Are you kidding me? Combination stomp. Come on. Get him. Thank you. Ooh, between the legs. Ooh. Sorry, not sorry. We just stabbed him between the legs. Deadly. What's a briar clam? I know both of those words, but they don't seem to go together. Not, I don't think so either. I'm gonna check my item list. Briar clam. Okay. When cut and polished, the shiny opaline shells of the western storm's briar clam rival the luster of most gems. Most importantly, when incorporated into armor, they can provide a nigh unmatched protection, being strong enough to turn aside the adamantite blade without suffering so much as a scratch. Okay. I think that answers our question about briar clam. It's a sturdy material. Alrighty. Ooh. Oh, spider! So it's a clam that lives in the... Yes. So it seems. Oh my god. They just dropped out here, man. They just showed up. Oh my god. Oh, there's blood on the road.
Clive.
Whose?
And still wet.
Torgal.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
We're not from here. Would totally read a book about the alpine clams of Valisthea.
And still, you would bear your steel.
Yes. Do you know who we are?
Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Get those words out of your mouth.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Where's the there you are.
Over here!
Get rid of that one, and then the rest go down. Get rid of this one, the magic user, and the rest are go down. Thank you. Stomp. Thanks, Jill. Thank you. Wow, 200. Sorry, 2,000 health taken away from you. Goodbye.
Get him. This one.
I hope we get to go to another library. Oh. Cancel that. I wonder what other books we can find in Vestalia. Valisthea. Vestalia. Why did I say Vestalia? Valisthea. Words are hard.
Tell me what I want to the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you? We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Can't tell if he's laughing or if that's his dying noises.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Make for the docks. Okay. I would like to actually explore a city. Not just a cutscene. Oh. Is everybody in this town dead?
Find something, boy.
Torgal's mad. Torgal's upset.
Death.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anna hung upside down, are you kidding me?
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would
She hated them.
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Oh my god, everybody in the village is dead too. Oh my god.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
The bridge. Buick Bridge.
Didn't happen to come by way of Old Hill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Oh my god.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
Oh.
They tell us there's a curfew, but they refuse us passage back to our homes.
Who am I to say?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Oh my god.
You find no succor to the South Travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Oh god, I don't think the uncle's gonna be of any help. I think the uncle's gonna, like, betray them. The Quiet Sands. And there he goes, sprinting down the way. Devil crabs. Experience points!
Get him!
Anybody for a roasted crab?
This
Roasted crab, anybody? With a side of Death Blossom coleslaw? I guess it wouldn't really be slaw, it might actually just be salad. Because there's no, like, mayonnaise or dairy.
Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Why is she like this? Can we go in here? Probably not.
We should start with the main gate and see what that gets us.
Ah, there it is, Rosalith Castle. Oh, Jesus. Spiders, I don't like you, but I need experience points. Roasted spider legs is probably a delicacy in this world, but I'm not gonna eat it.
This one.
Nope, nope. Even if I was a traveler, I wouldn't do it. My fear of spiders will stop me from it. Devil crabs, gimme. Roasted crab tonight. It's electrifying. And fire. Fire! Like in Kingdom Hearts. I almost said something silly like, oh man, I wish Final Fantasy had like a fighting game, and I remembered like, wait, that's just Dissidia. That's just Dissidia NT.
Get him.
I missed how Dissidia played out when it was on PSP though. I liked how that system worked rather than what we got for Dissidia NT.
That's the main gate.
Because Dissidia NT you have to do, it's like a 3-person team, right? Instead of like 1-on-1, 1v1. Let us pass!
Have mercy.
Let us go home. Are they forced from their homes?
Dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here. Fuck off.
Before Dissidia, there was a res. God bless the ring. Oh, I've never heard. Hold on. Never heard of that one.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
How do we like sneak on through? Is there a back way?
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus.
The Lazarus?
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned.
Is this a new dungeon? Oh
Do you
my
think
god.
it's safe?
Probably not safe. No, not at all.
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns. Okay.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Hello, Pine Crow. Hey, I thought if I pick up line, can you give me your thoughts? Hey, my name is Microsoft. Can I crash it? Oh my god. I understand that one, but luckily enough, Microsoft has not crashed a lot on me, so I understand that. But welcome, welcome. Do you think it's safe? As safe as anything in this world, so no.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
There. Oh, wait. Am I going there? I am not going the right way. West destination nearby. I'm going to. No, not that one.
Not abandoned then.
Is it gonna get me a slab? What happened last time? I tried to pick up.
Oi, visitors!
It's not the best. It may get you a chuckle, or it may get you a facepalm.
Apologies.
Or she might walk
We'll
away.
show ourselves out.
She might take her drink and go. Oh, are we gonna get... We're gonna hurt these bandits.
Not.
get rid of this guy. Wait, no, not this one. Where's the spellcaster? Spellcaster. Where's the spellcaster? Oh, he's gone. He's dead. Alright, get through here. Blah blah blah. Get through here, power drive. Thank you, Lazarus Bandit. Alrighty, here we go. And done. Oh, never mind. Ooh. I did not like that blood gurgle. That didn't sound right. But I guess it's realistic. Ooh,
I've only
Clive.
ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Wait. No. Don't tell me. It's one of them. It's gotta be.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Sir Wade! Sir Wade! Oh my god, no! No.
We can speak inside.
Party on, Wade. Party on. You're alive. Thank God you're alive. Sir stomps on branches. I know, right? Cat! Watch out, it's a catastrophic raid. Welcome, Cat. Hello, Cat. I've missed you. No, you. I'm gonna like reverse Uno. I'm gonna reverse Uno this on you. Oh my god, how are you? Oh my god, I've been slacking. I've been meaning to reach out to you about like Monster Hunter. Carry me in Monster Hunter. I've missed you, Cat. How are you? Let me give you a shout out. If you're new here from Kat's channel, hi, I'm Raisna. I'm a Snow Leopard VTuber. I play games like Final Fantasy XIV. I'm currently playing Final Fantasy XVI, the Clive Rosfield Simulator Final Fan Cam Fantasy featuring Clive Rosfield. Yeah, we definitely need to play Monster Hunter. I haven't played either. It's okay. We'll relearn together. Shakes your hand. I posted something on Twitter the other day. I was like, oh yeah, the top 5 games on your Steam library, and like 2 of them were like Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Rise. Don't look at the date that I played Monster Hunter World the last time, and then Monster Hunter Rise I think was like March of this year. But yeah, I haven't done anything at all ever since like doing some of the quests with like my friends. Like one of my friends picked up Monster Hunter Rise for the PC. He carried me on Switch, but now I'm carrying him on PC. But we've been so busy. He got married recently, and so he and his wife had been playing like Yakuza or something. So like he hasn't been playing Monster Hunter, and then I'm playing like other games plus like 16 now. So I'm just like, I can't play. So I need to get back. I need to get back on it. But I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. Hello, I see Board Lynn. Welcome in. Hello. I hope you all are chilling. I'll take care of everybody. We are somewhere in the game, honestly. I hope you don't mind spoilers for Final Fantasy 16. We're currently playing. We're like 40-ish% through the game. We're going through it. I met a character that I thought, okay, you're past where I am. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. I started pretty late compared to a lot of people, so I'm like, I guess I'm like not straggling behind, but like I'm like a comfortable distance, so a lot of my friends are like, oh, where are you? And they like peek in and they're like, oh, I know where you are. So like they know what to talk about and what not to talk about. I was actually at Korean barbecue with my best friends Honshu and Kieran, and they're like, Reisna, cover your ears. I'm like, okay. Puts in my earbuds so then I don't hear what they're talking about. And they're like, we're done. And I'm like, okay, alrighty, what is it? What? So I'm excited. I actually bookmarked a lot of fan art on Twitter to just retweet once I get through like certain parts of the game. I have no context for a lot of the fan art currently, but like I've been like my Twitter timeline's been very good about not spoiling the game for me. Surprisingly enough, like normally like Twitter or like YouTube's the culprit, but like I've been very lucky to not see anything. So feel free to kick back, relax, enjoy your time here. I'll take care of everybody if you need to like skedaddle and grab some food, water, do some post-stream care. I'll be here. I'll be around for a little bit longer, maybe for like 45 minutes, yeah. Yeah, shakes your hand again. Like, you've also been lucky that you haven't been spoiled. Nice. I almost got spoiled because, like, one of my friends posted a YouTube short, and, like, she showed up on my, like, For You page, like, my recommended, but I scrolled away so fast that I had no idea what it was. And she's like, I told her about it. I was like, hey, I saw your shorts on my feed. And she's like, I'm so sorry. Did you see anything? I'm like, no, I didn't. And she's like, good. I don't want you to. Thanks for watching my stuff before, but I don't, you should watch my 16 stuff right now. And I'm like, okay. So I'm just like, when I catch up, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna consume all my friends' like content. Yeah, YouTube thumbnails are the traps for the set for the unwary. I know. I've been very good about like setting my thumbnails and stuff. Like, so it's kind of like vague. Like, I'll just have screenshots of Clive. That's my plan. I'll have screenshots of like certain like announced characters or Clive, and I'll try not to spoil people with like my YouTube thumbnails. So so we're gonna continue on. I think Sir Wade is about to explain the situation at Port Isolde, so we're gonna continue. We're gonna look at the active time lore first though. Sir Wade, loyal shield of Rosaria, chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Though he did all he could to return the favor he owed Joshua for saving his life as a boy during the attack on Phoenix Gate, Wade was to meet the same fate as the prince. Kaz! Hello, welcome, good evening. How are you? Oh my gosh, I gotta do some shout outs. Welcome, Kaz. Welcome in, everybody. If you came in with Kaz, my name is Reisna. I'm a Snow Leopard VTuber. I play games like Final Fantasy XIV and currently playing Final Fantasy XVI. I'm also going to be playing retro games like Xenogears and Parasite Eve in the future. So feel free to kick back, relax. We are getting towards the middle of Final Fantasy XVI, so this is your spoiler warning. And there's your shout out, Kaz. How was your day? What were you up to? Did you raid today? Did you play more 16? What did you do today? We just met Sir Wade. He's alive, thank God. Oh my God, my emotions, my heart's all over the place.
Wouldn't bend the knee.
And I need to drink water. Don't forget to drink water, everybody.
The Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do.
Oh, was doing Reclare's nice.
Of an empire.
Last night's stream lasted almost 5 hours.
We've seen to it that their stay has been anything but.
Yeah. I stayed up for 5 hours. I was like, oh man, like I already knew like the dungeon. I was like, oh man, maybe I'll be able to finish the dungeon. And everyone's like, haha, the dungeon's kind of long. And I'm like, okay, well, it can't be that long. 80-something minutes later and several cutscenes after, it's almost 11:45 p.m. PST, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta go to sleep. But yeah, I am sad. Like I didn't want to be right about Sid. Like, I mean, yeah, Sid was dying, but like I didn't want to like lose him like at that point, you know? So I'm sad. And then Joshua's alive. Oh my god. I had a lot of emotions yesterday, and so like I was sitting at work. I was doing my normie stuff today, and I was like thinking about it. I was like just absorbing all the emotions because I couldn't really do that yesterday. I like literally passed out after stream. And I was like thinking about everything that happened. I was like, okay, that happened. Okay, what's next? Where can we go from here? And so right now we're learning more about like the treatment of like what the vicereine is what she's doing to like the realm of Rosaria, the duchy of the former duchy of Rosaria, and like she's not cool. Yeah, I was in call with a buddy of mine when I saw that scene with Sid. I was like, damn, I can't believe Sid got harsh. But he's like, I'm going off in my own terms. Oh God.
Pleasant.
But now we got Sir Wade back.
We've had our hands full just trying to keep the duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
So that's Firebrand.
We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Yeah, we got him back.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
Our boy.
You mean my mother. But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
Screenshot time.
Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
Hi, poor boyo. I hope you're doing well.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown.
Wait, hold on. He's got a half-brother? Who's... Oh my god. Okay. She probably thought, oh, Joshua's dead. I'm going to bear another phoenix because I'm a Rossfield. But joke's on her, Joshua's alive. This will be explained later? Okay. Trust.
As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
So Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
No.
Then so do we. Make ready.
Oh my god. I have more thoughts.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Oh my god.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name.
I am upset. I am greatly upset.
Cannot be allowed to continue.
Just his
We
face.
must put a stop to this madness.
Oh, there she is. She's so pretty.
So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
If there's a dungeon nearby, I might have to stop.
Very well.
Please don't be a dungeon.
If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
Oh my god, I'm so happy you're alive, Wade. I'm so happy.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Okay.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
We'll show
Alrighty.
them
I don't think there's one soonish. Okay, cool.
What is it you require?
Well, I have a Gaia blade. We're fine. We have a coral blade. Nope, we're good. Battle chains. No, we're fine. Crimson tassels. We're fine. Okay, desert rose used in crafting. Potions. Okay, cool.
May the blessing of the
Good
crystals
to know.
go
Yeah,
with
if there was a dungeon nearby, I would have asked you guys how long it would have been.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout this.
Poor boyo. I'm pretty sure Kaz has like inhaled a lot of this game already. Have you even slept? Kaz is like, I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I will not answer.
Surrounding hills.
But I will say I have slept.
On the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small
But this game is really
which
good.
we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
It's got heavy moments, but like,
Now that
I
have
definitely
you
encourage
killed the
breaks.
I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Oh, I love them.
So wait. The bearers from Old Ed have been laid to rest.
Very good.
I
Now
do
make
take breaks,
ready
just
for
play for long sessions. I wish I could. But I'm currently melting. This snow leopard doesn't do well in heat.
Thank you, Sir Wade.
FanFest is going to be interesting.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
I feel like I'm going to have to bring an umbrella when I'm out and about. Because I melt. That sun's not going to be very good. Okay, speak with Wade. Confront the main host. Okay, they're both there. Okay.
May the blessing of the
You're going to a
Phoenix go
convention at the same time as FanFest. Ooh, have fun. Be safe.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible
Yeah,
and fed their
I'm trying to
corpses
finish
Silverwind.
cosplay, but like with the
Suffice to
heat,
say, that
it's
got
been
their
hard
attention.
to like work on a lot of stuff.
been a
I
game
still
of
have to
cat and mouse
plastic
ever
dip the 3D print for Y'shtola staff. It's like fully sanded and everything. It's just right now we need to plastic dip it so the spray paint can adhere to something.
Sideways.
But with the heat going on, it's like it bubbles up and it's not great.
There they are.
It doesn't stick right.
On your command, my lord.
So fingers crossed it's a lot cooler later when I end stream, and then I could just paint that. Okay, we are getting rid of these, yeah.
What is
You
it
got your
now?
Graha cosplay?
I told you.
Nice.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Is it the Scion version?
You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog,
Do you know who we are?
could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
We got this. Yeah, that cosplay looks very comfy. For Rosaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear. This one.
Oh, did I get rid of the... Wait, does that mage have a hood over his helmet or a hood forged in the shape of... I'm actually trying to look at that right now. I think it's a... I think it was a hood. Yeah. You also got a Honkai Star Rail cosplay of Trailblazer. It's tight. Oh. Good luck.
Over here.
Iconic strike.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank.
Where?
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Cyclone! Gouge! Thunderstorm! Stagger!
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances.
Worms? I'll grind you under my heel! Wrong game, I'm sorry.
This one.
Oh. Magic burst.
This one.
I do kind of like that. Every time these black shields swear something on their swords, they're like 1000% wrong.
This one. Over here.
I really like that too. They're like, yeah, we'll get rid of this vagabond, a dog, and these guys. Oh.
Get him.
This is the Holy Empire of Sandbrock is not what Shiva and Kreisvelger had in mind for Dragon and Man. Totally not what they had in mind. Oh fuck, not this trick.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Is this a... Oh, this is a Black Shield Dragoon. Knight of Lasting Dark. Okay, sickness must be purged.
Nice try. Get him.
Get him. Oh. You're too slow. Jump. Whee! Okay. Precision dodge, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Well, we've killed a lot of your people. Whee! Oh, okay. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Limit break! Transcend limits! Double jump? Okay. And again? He's gonna do it again? Yeah. He killed a lot of your people. Oh god. So he's gonna tonic, that's fine. Precision dodge, we're fine. Swift recovery. Dodge.
So wait! There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
We can finish him.
Thank you. Precision dodge. Oh yeah. Double jump. Go there. And then one more. Can I parry you? I parry. Oh. There we go. Double jump. Sick 'em, double jump.
This one.
Come on, almost there. Ooh. Oh, no, don't do this. Yeah. Oh, come on. Nope.
Get him. This one.
No, you know what? Oh. Assisted finish. Thank you. Thanks, Torgal. Last hit. Torgal. Dragon. Ooh, Imperial Link. Many Dragoons have... Wait. Tendered explanations on how Imperial Dragoons are able to leap to such absurd heights. From the power of prayer to a strict diet of hare, toad, and cricket. Crickets? Ew. I can't get over it. I can't.
I don't see any more.
I got Torgold.
Nor do I.
Torgal be upon ye.
The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Hopefully.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
So we'll cut it off at the source.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place.
Then we cut the head off.
Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Oh. Quest complete. The renown has risen to 65. Do you think we'll see Isabel again? I just thought about her. I was like, oh, I wonder if Isabel's okay.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Oh, okay.
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians.
Okay, the uncle's good.
And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows.
Oh, so they're the bandits.
Where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience. Especially since you're famously dead.
They're the bandits with good
I'll have
intentions.
to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Seal obtained. Burnt blade from Wade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
It's just a friendly
Only Sir Tyler
spar.
could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Oh no.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Oh my god. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Rossfield Manor. Okay. Clive has a metal chest for like those IRL generals with all these seals.
Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. He means to string us up himself.
Yeah, the Boy Scout merit badge sash. Oh God, do we have
Imagine
to...
my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rossfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
Wait a minute, no. I'm sorry, what? What are... Wait. They have to make a scene? They have to, oh my God.
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
Excuse, what?
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see
Is he
thy
crying?
charge once.
I'm sorry.
Bravo, Uncle.
My hand slipped.
You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
This acting.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy.
I'm sorry, like, I was like, what is he doing? His sword is not there. What's happening? What's happening? Where's my tissues? Hold on. These were intentional. Wait, you weren't kidding when this was Enemot? No, this is his voice actor? No. Oh my God. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Oh, my heart. My heart. Oh my God, sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh my God. A grim dark fantasy, also sentai poses and melodramatic acting. I'm so glad we're ending soon, because I don't know if I can take any more. We're gonna read the active time lore. Byron Rossfield, the younger brother of the late Archduke Okay, yes. He was the brother. Okay, cool. After the duchy was incorporated into the empire, Byron was stripped of his titles. He shut himself away in his manor and gladly volunteered every gil of onerous taxes and tariffs in which he was newly burdened to help avoid drawing the empire's ire and to keep their attentions from his support of the Guardian of the Flames.
Really, you?
Oh my god.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sectary. Never did let me place a crandle.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Oh god,
Inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit.
They're gonna have proper food.
See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
The good plates? The good plates? Oh my god. Oh my
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion
Jill,
of
do you know something that we
That's all I
don't?
can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So
His
told
dinner
us,
couch is, I want a dinner
you have
couch.
risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it.
Jill.
It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Oh. Did you just wink at Jill?
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid.
He's the
You're
second
always such
Sid.
a good boy. Now you're quite the outlaw.
He had to be.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
Is he coming with us?
This will be fun.
Jill, is everything okay? Oh, she needs a moment. I know Byron is such a good character. I hope
He's a
nothing
fine ship,
I
isn't
hope
she?
nothing happens to Byron.
Once outfitted, she'll
Jill.
bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Jill needs a moment. She needs some comfort, I think.
Something on your mind?
Tell him what's happening.
Monsters.
When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
Oh no.
And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's.
Jill.
I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms.
Oh my god.
Before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
Finally, he took her hands!
And when you do,
Finally!
I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
God, just kiss her already. Come on.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins.
Just come on.
Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with
She
it.
won't die with it. Hopefully not. This is. You two have main character plot armor.
Let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
God damn it. God damn it. Foiled once again. Alrighty, to the hideaway. Amongst the unfading remnants of and ambitions of long forgotten, do Clive and his companions forge a path to a better tomorrow. That didn't stop Yoko Taro with Nier and Drakengard. No, it did not. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But
Party
Vivian
makeup
could
is
probably make an educated guess.
Okay. We've got about 12 minutes before I'm supposed to end stream, so we're gonna go pick up a side quest.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
And then call it a night.
This? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage.
It's a cookbook?
I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Yeah.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's
No,
cleaver.
I think I'm good.
From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me.
Tunnel worm,
But
please
you're
no.
made of sternest stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
How can I
Somebody
refuse?
tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
What's on the menu?
Chance's stew. It was once a favourite among the Gormans of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient.
What is it?
A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth.
Unwanted violets.
Unwanted violets? I've no idea what that is.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses? Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Ba-da-ba. Alrighty, speak with butcher. Oh, important side quest over here. Where are you? This one's important.
Typical nobles.
How did we never
There are
hear?
new billets being posted every day.
Hello, August.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself, and if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up,
but not this time.
Not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what'd you say?
I'll help you with that.
If he
knew you don't.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Blacksmith's Blues. Okay, I'll go talk to a couple others before... Okay, thanks, Desiree. Do we have anything?
Come to claim your just desserts?
Nope, nothing there.
How are you doing?
Any quests in the Alliant reports? Nope.
Think you can help?
Any more S rank? No. Okay, so C rank and B rank. Okay. So we gotta go find it in Sunbrook. Oh, that's a lot of money. I definitely want to try the S ranks at some point. So we'll just,
I could have sworn we had a few more.
we'll do this quest and then call it a night. I'll switch to the just chatting screen once I finish this one. Where's Blackthorn? Yeah.
That monster's taking quite
I just realized the August NPC is the VA from Noah from Xenoblade Chronicles. Oh, wait, really? That's cool. Alright, Blackthorn, what's that?
First August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate.
I'm worried about you.
I'm worried about you.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Nothing's ever
Why
stupid.
Don't you tell us all the same?
What's up?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy?
Aww.
You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
Oh no.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud
Full of ale?
Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it.
Okay, we'll speak to Karen. I will finish this later. Oops. Because it is now time to switch screens. We're gonna save right here. And then, oh, okay. Ow, my back. Okay, there we go. Just chatting. Alrighty. So that's gonna be it for today for Final Fantasy 16. Thank you everybody for hanging out today. Thank you so much to everyone for the raids. Thank you. Oh my gosh, let me go in order. Thank you Maelstrom Radio, Starberry, Crystals, CMY Cat, and Kaz as well. Thank you so much for the raids. I appreciate each and every one of you for entrusting your communities to me, especially on this fine Tuesday evening. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'll actually be streaming on Thursday. I will be continuing with day 6 of Final Fantasy 16. I'm gonna take the day break tomorrow and continue Thursday, and then Friday I should be on YouTube either at 7 p.m. PST or 8 p.m. I might push it back to 8, but we'll see. We'll see how Friday goes. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube, so slowly but surely working my way up there. So if you miss me too much tomorrow, there are my socials: Twitter, Discord, TikTok, YouTube. So I'm there. You can find me. Don't be alarmed if you find me on Twitter and there's a profile picture of Annabella Rossfield. Don't be alarmed. It was a chat suggestion from yesterday, so I did that. It was so much fun. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, Crimson, for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, whether you're chatting, lurking, listening along while you're like working or like vibing before the end of your night or beginning of your day. I appreciate each and every one of you. You just help make me continue what I do, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so much. We're gonna call it a night here because I can't go any further. So for tonight, who's online? Do y'all want to watch Fire Emblem Path of Radiance? Because my friend Kieran is actually playing my partner's copy. We let him borrow our copy of Path of Radiance. So he's playing it, and I might actually play it in the future, so we're gonna go raid him. I actually want to see where he is in the game. He might actually almost be done. So Kieran's one of my best friends, both IRL and in streaming, so be kind, everybody, be kind. So we're gonna go raid him, and I'll see you all there for a bit while I do some post-stream care and call it a night. So I will skedaddle. If you're not joining us for the raid, have a good night. Take care of yourselves, drink plenty of water, eat your food, take your meds, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all on shit, what day? Thursday. There we go. See you all soon. Bye.